Thank you, Marcella. Thank you, Mr. Adaktusson, honorable members, Excellency, Bishop Antoine, dear speakers, ladies and gentlemen. EDF International is particularly grateful to co-host this important event on the ongoing genocide in Syria and Iraq, committed by the so-called Islamic State. As an international legal organization, advocating for the right of people to freely live out their faith and working on issues ranging from freedom of conscience to Christian persecution, we are deeply committed to working towards an end of the systematic, intentional killing of Christians and other religious and ethnic minorities. What is going on in Syria and Iraq differs significantly from persecution in other parts of the world at the moment due to its magnitude and the intent behind it. The population of Christians in Syria dropped from 1.25 million in 2011 to as few as 500,000 today. In 2015, there were over 3.3 million registered Syrian refugees in Lebanon, Jordan, Turkey, Iraq, and Egypt. Over 9.3 million Syrians required basic assistance, and over 6.5 million were internally displaced. It is estimated that in 2015 alone, over 700,000 Christians in Syria sought refuge. Iraq, though the situation there differs in many ways from Syria, is not in any way better. Iraq ranked third on the 2015 World Watch List. After ISIS proclaimed a caliphate in many regions of Iraq, the situations of Christians and other minorities in Iraq deteriorated and continues to be critical. There is an ever-growing body of evidence of intentional destruction, murder, rape, sexual enslavement, torture, kidnapping, and other serious and cruel criminal activities against civilians belonging to religious and ethnic minorities who refuse to adhere to Daesh's version of Islam. This evidence leaves no doubt that the threshold of genocide is met. According to the 1948 UN Genocide Convention, acts constitute genocide if there is a clear intent to destroy, in whole or in part, a national, ethnic, racial, or religious group. EDF International congratulates this Parliament here and the Parliamentary Assembly of the Council of Europe for having recognized these atrocities as what they are, genocide. It is a considerable achievement that the European Parliament had the courage to clearly name the victims of this genocide: Christians, Yazidis, and other religious and ethnic minorities. But we cannot content ourselves here with this. A parliamentary resolution is a great achievement, but it will be worth nothing if it doesn't trigger further action. This is precisely the effect of a recognition of genocide being the strongest legal term available in international law to describe the crime of crimes. The word genocide has the potential to trigger firm and decided international action, something that other terms such as atrocity, systematic killing, or persecution lack. According to the United Nations Office of the Special Advisor on the Prevention of Genocide, the primary responsibility to prevent and stop genocide lies with the state in which the crime takes place. However, the state in which the crimes take place is not the exclusive bearer of this responsibility. Each party to the Genocide Convention, each member state of the UN, has the responsibility to act. As the Office of the Special Advisor on the Prevention of Genocide has put it, and I quote, "We stress the need of the General Assembly to continue consideration of the responsibility to protect populations from genocide, war crimes, ethnic cleansing, and crimes against humanity, as its implications, bearing in mind the principle of the Charter and international law. We also intend to commit ourselves, as necessary and appropriate, to helping states build capacity to protect their populations from genocide, war crimes, ethnic cleansing, and crimes against humanity, and to assist those which are under stress before crisis and conflict breaks out." Well, the crisis has long broken out. Now the international community has to step up and act decidedly to end this genocide before it is completed. And as a co-host of this event, I would like to thank the MEPs here present. I would like to thank the speakers that have had burdensome travels from Erbil, from Lebanon, from Syria, and then via Lebanon to Brussels from the US. And really a wholehearted thank you for being here, and we are looking forward to listening to you. Thank you.
Thank you.